in Gaza in the coming weeks. He warns if the situation remains intolerable, the UK government will take stronger measures against Israel. Lammy urges Israel to act responsibly and end the conflict quickly. Now we go back to our guest, Peter Baum. He's a foreign editor at Weekly Police. Thank you, Peter, for staying with us. What do you think, what specific stronger measures could the UK government be considering or suggesting to in this talk?
Okay, David Lammy is playing to a domestic audience here. And frankly, the UK have been so far out of the picture when it comes to the issues within the Middle East. Currently, we're hosting President Macron of France, whilst there are ceasefire talks going on with Israel and Hamas in the United States. So David Lammy's words are, what should we say, they're meek, they're mild. He's given Israel time. Effectively, what could the UK government do that would hurt Israel more? Well, there's a possibility they could stop supplying the parts that are made in the UK for the F-35 jets. That would be the ultimate sanction, I guess. He could put further sanctions on those members of the Israeli government. But I have to be completely honest with you and your viewers here, that the UK is really out of the picture. They're considered to be weak by the Trump administration, and even by the Arab states, frankly. And really, there's not a lot that the UK government want to do or could do, even if the war was to go on further. David Lammy is playing to a domestic audience, and you've seen the demonstrations on the streets in the UK, week after week after week, the pro-Palestinian, anti-Israeli demonstrations. And I think David Lammy, as any politician would, is just trying to play and, let's say, dilute the pressure from that pro-Palestinian bloc. But in effect, I don't think the UK are going to impose more sanctions that would damage the UK-Israeli relationship, which is still very strong in terms of international affairs.
Thank you very much, Peter, for sharing that insight. You will stay with us